Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to The Witcher Part 3, The Wild Hunt, where we're still on the search for Ciri. We're going to be on the search for Ciri for quite a while. We are currently trying to meet up with somebody named Dandelion, a bard of sorts, a Geralt of Rivia stan who sings songs. I don't actually know if the song Toss a Coin for the Witcher is just from the TV show, but also from the video game. I've not watched the show. More than one episode. But we do have a bunch of other stuff to do as well. Like read this notice board. Very important. Because there might be quests.
Cradle, used but unworn. Need a bow to accompany me to a friend's wedding.
Oh.
Willing to
Geralt actually read this notice board.
writes these notices. Need a witcher?
Any bloke willing to kill a monster, a witcher would do.
Monster? What kind?
Big, bad, ugly, squatching the sewers. If you're interested, drop by the Garen estate. Ask for Olgierd von Everek. He's the one ordered this posted.
All right. Oh, nope. We shan't sell any hard drinks to youth and children younger than 18 years of age, unless they're with their parents. Then they can drink the hard stuff. Only with parental permission can you have a whiskey. To my fellows from the world's other bosom, vast seas have I crossed to reach this your most fascinating land, to learn the names of the animals which in it dwell, of the plants which in it grow, and most of all, you, its folk. Ravenous waves devoured the tools of my art, yet the rune wright's labor does not with his hands end, for he endlessly strives the world to explore, its mysteries to comprehend. Thus, if you wish to stay a while and converse with a traveler from far off here, I invite you to my tent, which I have pitched by a mill near the village named Brunwich. Praised be the world in its never-ending creation. Oh my. You really shouldn't be here during the war, though. The matter's a delicate one, so I ask... I don't know why I'm reading this in the voice of Snake from The Simpsons, but I ask any potential candidates to maintain discretion. My friend's found herself a man, and they're set to get married soon. Problem is, I've no beau of my own to take to her wedding. If any intelligent, amusing, handsome, none too old nor none too young man, owning at least one decent-looking frock or robe, is interested in accompanying me to her wedding ceremony and the feast to follow, I'd be most thoroughly obliged. In exchange, I can offer a few hours of good fun and good conversation with a lass that dances with the best of them. Alcohol will also be provided. A bashful anonymous beseeching an escort. If you're counting on taking me straight from the feast to the alcove, be warned, I'm a graduate of the ladies' self-defense courses put on by the Redanian army. But make a good impression, I might agree to let you court me properly. Looking to buy a cradle, in good repair, but cheap, for a lass or lad, not knowing as of yet what the wife will pop out. Made of oak, preferably, but pine'll do, long as it's strong and pretty. Because the wife don't like cheap-looking stuff. Best if it were painted with flowers. But I don't really care much. Could be bare, in fact. And I'll paint it myself. Could do that much. Show the woman she didn't marry some good-for-nothing skiver. So if you've got something like that, I'd gladly buy it. Or even more gladly, take it off your hands for free. Deal of a lifetime. I'm willing to trade a lovely tin pot painted with cornflowers and lilies and showing a few holes. True, but that's the plus. For you can add a few more. And look at that. You've got a calendar for a cart. The cart didn't be big. Can't even be tiny. In fact, just so that 2 or better 4 people can fit in. With ample room for bags and sacks if possible. Could be old long as it rides well and has new wheels and strong axles. And so actually probably nothing made longer than a year or 2 would do. Leave a message with Bodhi. Let it be known that Olgierd von Everek shall pay a generous reward in gold, jewels, and movable objects, subject to negotiation, to any man who descends into the Oxenfurt sewers and kills the beast which has infested them and taken to murdering the innocent, with an especially predilection for young maids. The task is best suited for a battle-hardened individual, a soldier, or possibly a witcher, who will not run at the sight of drowners, for the sewers are chock full of such nuisances. For more information, inquire at the Garen Estate to the northeast of Arngard. Ask for Olgierd von Everek. All right. Shall we take a screenshot so that we could use that for just a nice screenshot of Novigrad in the distance? I don't know. I feel like I've already done this one. Who knows? We might use something else. Okay, let's take a look at our quests. Broken Flowers seems like it's next, and that is the next thing we have to do for the main quest, is talk to Dandelion. Though I might do the... I might do the Fists of Fury. Nah, we can wait. Okay, we'll do the Dandelion quest next, because that is the next level-wise. But then there's this one that's the next level-wise. Go to Faroe and look for Hammond. So that's going to be in a different place in the world map. Is it in the Skellige Islands? Well, it's not on this map. Yeah, and I don't even know why it's listing Novigrad as a different place than Velen, because they share a map. Okay, it's way over there, but I have not been to Skellige, so I don't exactly have any fast travel points there. There is a quest to go to Skellige in the main quests. But that's level 16. Like, we could probably do that later. Do that now, should I say. But I'm going to put that off later because that does seem more of a main quest sort of thing. There doesn't seem to be a decent fast travel point that's right next to... That's right next to the Dandelion's brothel. So let's just go over here. Hooray! And then we'll run over. I mean, like, we could call over Roach. Oh, hello. Freya's warrior's armor? Why is... This seems like way too good for just randomly unprotected loot. Just randomly in the river. Also, that looks like a higher quality glove based on the image. Not quite as good, that's fine. Also not good, it's okay. We could just drop this one, because it's not going to sell for anything. Same goes with this Novigrad longsword. I mean, I could, like, now that I've gotten travel sacks for the horse, for Roach, like, I probably don't need to be as picky as to what I'm selling and what I'm picking up and what I'm not picking up. But let us go pay a visit to this brothel that... I forget how Dandelion got it. Did he win it in a bet? Did he inherit it? It is daytime. So it's probably closed. What is that empty? There's a spot for masks. Okay. All right, let us meditate until nightfall. But not that it's too late. The Witcher has a very... No, he does not have a strict bedtime. After midnight?
I'll never come back, you stinking...
The waypoint was leading me to the back door.
Fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth. Gear out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs.
I was gonna say, why does it look like they're...
All right,
It's a bunch of
time for some
campsites.
spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Ah yes, fighter of monsters and vagrants alike. Actually, you know,
Time to end this.
I need to remember that pairing is too strong as a melee option.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit.
I have?
Worrying you.
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6?
I mean, how many ashen-haired girls with a scar over their eye are there
Hiding
in this
probably.
world?
She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the wild hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Yes, I know Dandelion is a wee problem.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. Not just barely returned as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale.
Yeah, why isn't he in the
Shitestorm.
building?
Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
When will you return to Sedaris? I hope it will be soon, for I miss you terribly. Waiting to see you again literally pains me. If you are to come, send me a message beforehand. I'll ask my mistress for a day off.
Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar, your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
Hmm. 10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for.
We're looking for 10 cases of Toussaint Dry.
Seems Dandelion's taking the tavern business seriously.
If you only knew. Gives it everything. Not seen him this obsessed ever. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment.
Oh, yeah, he inherited it.
Fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess.
Also, do you have the ability to lock up? Because the back door was locked. The front door wasn't.
It'll be next door.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dolblathana.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
Oh, yeah. And I do need to test out the stash box. Because one of the things I was wondering was whether or not the stash boxes connect. The thrust of your hypnotic gaze left my visage red and hot. The whole world suddenly set to spinning in a whirlwind of oblivion, and I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar, the musics, the singing. You. For that one brief moment I felt as if I were the lute you so skillfully strummed, and wanted nothing more than for you to put your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords. A little bit too flowery for me. Okay, yeah, I can access. Hmm. Oh, hold on. What is that? Nope.
Annual balladry contest. Silver laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself did the honors, and the feast afterwards to celebrate the laureates. Dandelion taught a swine to yodel, and another time.
I was gonna say, are you the swine in this case?
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenhove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
The Seven Liberal Arts.
Damn fool name.
Okay, where is... There we go. Rosa var atre. Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink to humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. A charming garden enclosed villa in Gildorf. Molly, though well she knows the touch of silk and lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace. Gildorf, villa next to the morgue. Vespula, though timid in looks, no adventure did skip her. My heart melts when she asks, ever had a Big Dipper? Far Corners, laundry near the mouth of Pontar. Marabella, though her cries are divine when behind closed doors, standing on stage her squawks are drowned by snores. The Pits, near Poplar Square. Does Dandelion write a poem based on every woman he has sex with? Like, kind of how, like, in The Witcher 1, Geralt collects trading cards for his romance. Elahal, a figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes, or be made a fool. Ah, and I leveled up. Fantastic. Though, honestly, leveling up isn't exactly that exciting in this game. What are we going to spend it on, or should I say throw it away? I kind of, yeah, we've been building adrenaline plus point loss minimization and turning those adrenaline points into resurrection. Which I think is useful to me when considering how specific this game's healing approaches are. And I'm working my way to getting this. Let's see, I'm trying to get, let's see, I haven't unlocked 12 points yet. How many points have I spent? Because, oh, here we go, 10 points in the branch. And actually, this is not a bad follow-up. Instantly gain 1 adrenaline point when entering combat. So essentially, that means if things get problematic quickly, I will already be able to... Counterattack is also pretty good. I feel like that really wants me to focus on decent parrying. Deals additional damage in proportion to the stamina consumed. Like, these are some good attacks. But let's see, what about these other ones? Are they any good? They're not specific enough. Alas, I wish I could remove points or reset points, but I don't see that. I could be, there's probably a way. Why do I need to talk to Zoltan? I would think this would have been
Still here? Looking for
set
something?
for later.
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone. Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly,
Ah,
keep things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him,
a true poet is like all women are hot.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. Well, the tales he
Also,
told
I
me
like the
about
fact that he recognizes the women just by their
things
descriptions.
between them took a turn for the stream.
Just by Dandelion's descriptions of them, not even the name.
Wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling them Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh, truly perverse.
She didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
All that was in the poem? I don't...
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility, to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh?
All right. But Varatra? Her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador?
Yes. You know him?
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation with him at the palace in Vizima.
Well, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we Rosa preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
And one it seems. Week on week we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
I don't necessarily know what that
Thanks
means.
for your help.
Like she's too sweet? All right, well, at least we got most of them around town. We want to go southeast. Might as well talk to her first. Oh.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armor?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
I mean, I could just pay them.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Do I cite the King of Beggars?
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration?
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
I think this would be a more meaningful... But then, like, if it turns out I'm lying...
To think there are men who'll help us
I don't know.
out of the kindness of their hearts.
I don't know if this plot point is actually going to develop into something else.
Stranger.
What are you? Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Yes, Gerald of Rivia. I took him out
Not
whoring?
Gerald. Geralt.
Oh, dreadful sorry.
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women.
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him. What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same
He
thing.
went whoring?
Prize bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, scrolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Why was Dandelion asking you about other washerwomen?
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what
At
did
the
he
very
ask
least, they're
about
probably
exactly?
clean.
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Ha! Horvere, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Okay, so...
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
beats the crap out of him. But yeah, you know, if he wants to visit, still there's still an open invitation. Dandelion must be good at what he does. The whole package, not just the romance.
Just hope it don't come down hard at harvest this year.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You, Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I Thought Elihal was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
No. You don't have to.
Any better?
You really didn't have to get dressed on account of me.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean, how did you two meet?
I'm pretty sure Dandelion is just very promiscuous. And
You
then...
think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
When did you last see Dandelion?
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button rear-fixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
I wonder if Zoltan knows about the extra pocket.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Well, if you're gonna go out.
I know this is none of my business, but
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became
What's a
tailor
Doppler?
instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom. Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested.
Okay, I feel like there's just too many different variations of the word Doppler, especially considering Doppler effect is a thing.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Actually,
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
yes. No, what have you got in stock?
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
And I want to sell my stuff too. Though I probably should really go to a blacksmith so I could repair.
No charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
It's like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Half bonus points if you get the reference. It's too popular. Oh, you have no more coin. That's okay. Is this all just dress? Okay.
So long.
We shall be on our way.
Like you, on his back. I say you're both daft.
I have no idea what you're talking about, ma'am. Alright, so apparently Dandelion has been making moves of some sort. He seems to be trying to accomplish something. He wanted to know about the washer and also about the specific person who seems like they were a mage.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. White Wolf, they call you?
You stand accused of offending religious sentiment. We've orders to take you in for interrogation. Surrender your weapons.
This is a misunderstanding. But fine, take them. Though I'll need a receipt. Wouldn't want to lose anything.
Yeah, drawing it up for you now.
Remember the preacher who spoke of witches and witchers? A man you humiliated before his faithful. He asked that we administer a sacrament on his behalf. Your last rites.
I wasn't actually expecting him to actually give his weapons.
Not good.
Can I? Okay. Like, I was expecting him to be making more like a... like, as a joke, as opposed to... How does he block my punch with his... Come on. Maybe I can't block without a weapon. I don't know.
He was selling love talisman.
I even heard about that.
Alright, let's meditate over this. Next time we know that Geralt will just do the thing that you tell him to do. Who would have expected such? And let's also save our game. And then head on to the next lady. Actually, merchant.
Take a gander over here.
I'm trying to take a gander.
Greetings, at your service.
Show me your wares.
Yeah, if you can buy my boots and my other boots. Each blow landed increases attack power until either the fight ends or damage is taken. That sounds kind of neat.
So long.
Let's see if we can actually make it. Let's see, we can make 10% attack power versus Elementia. Each foe slain accelerates vitality regeneration for the duration of the battle. I need whatever that missing item is. But I cannot make it. And actually, on this note, let's replace... No, let's actually not replace anything. I do like the additional attack power.
You see in the dark, and you're sturdy. Make a fine boat sniffer if you weren't so tall.
Yeah, right.
I've been cranky since morning.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all.
Why not?
A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd he get bit? It hurt him much. Will he die? Don't die from rats, stupid. Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
This doesn't sound like any sort of class is
We're
occurring.
done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
Wonder
That was actually pretty fast.
well, like as not.
How do you know?
Mum says that if he but catches a cough, he's as good as in the grave. This one's...
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe. No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
He wrote a poem about you.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelion's? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snakely whip rose skyward. Jee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. A stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lava bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry.
Also, I would argue that, like, if you have to extend the word chin in order to balance out the meter...
Thanks for
Though
your-
I suppose on that note, like, you consider that Shakespeare made up words. He cut words in half just to maintain meter. Like, the reason why over has become or, like O apostrophe ER, is so that Shakespeare can maintain the meter. So, like...
Hey, not like that. Draw it out more.
I'll leave that for you what that means. I wonder if for me what that means is, like, do ordinary writers force things to fit? Do great writers break the rules to make it work? But you also already have to know the rules in order to know what you're breaking. It pains me to... Oh, hold on. It pains me to inform you that in light of recent events, the decision has been made to call off our planned festival of Nilfgaardian culture. Eyewitness testimony. Let's see. I've already read this, though. The Church of the Eternal Fire seeks to purchase firewood of the highest quality guarantee. Any man who can supply such product will not only be generously compensated, but will also aid the fight against heresy and lechery, for the wood will be used to build the pyres upon which mages and others such filth will be incinerated. The clever folk who was taken to relieving himself on my door frame every night. If you're writing these words, pay attention. I've purchased top-notch dwarven crossbow at the market, and I'm going to sit by my window day in and day out till the end of the world if I have to, waiting for you to show again. So unless you want a bolt between your eyes or up your hiney, go empty your water somewhere else, you dirty hooligan. Most honourable townspeople, please remember to warn any passers-by who might currently be found beneath your window before emptying out your chamber pots. And I think I've already read that one. Okay, last time somebody suggested I should get a haircut for Geralt. Looks like the entrance is over there. So we'll actually... Oh, hello.
This Baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
We've met before.
And how? Imagine this, Louisa. The Emperor desired a chat with the Witcher. I, too, was fortunate enough to meet him then.
So Geralt of Rivia now works for Emperor Emir. Interesting. Has Var Emry sent you to rid Novigrad of monsters?
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Sure, why not?
Molly will be there.
On our way, then.
Was he the guy who interviewed me towards the beginning of the game? It's like the problem with playing like only a few hours per week is it has been now several weeks, over a month that I've been playing this game. Possibly longer. Possibly, I don't know, it might have already been on 2 months. How long have I been playing The Witcher?
We've arrived.
Oh, it's just been a month.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
Oh.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in.
Also, like, does he just rename every new horse Roach?
Not what I came here for.
So, like, how many horses has Geralt owned?
And I shall give you my finest saddle, made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
I don't actually care.
rather resolve what I have to with Molly.
Very well. I shan't insist. The attractive one, that's Molly. Speak to her. The Baroness and I will place our wages. You can then ride back to Novigrad with us if you wish.
Yeah, there are two things that I don't really intend to do in this game. My apologies to fans of this game and fans of those activities. The first thing is horse racing. The second thing is Gwent. I could do without either. Molly.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt!
Oh.
The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
Oh? Geralt's been rescuing me?
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Kairan by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? Or maybe his sister could help you.
He has a sister?
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw her myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you can see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages.
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
She describes this woman as blonde. Is this Ciri?
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Let's return to Novigrad with Voorhi and Baroness Lavalette.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Yeah.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say
I also have no idea where that was in comparison. I probably should have at least looked for a fast travel post. But it's too late for that, because we've moved on with our lives.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Alright, and now we just have Rosa Var Atre. Oh wait, hold on. I almost forgot about the barber. I was suggested to visit the barber from somebody who came by at a previous stream.
Support the temple guard, and still they let in this rabble.
So let's take a look.
Greetings to the honourable gentleman. Razors, scissors, knives, ground to sharpness mere moments ago.
Need a trim. Think you can manage?
Let's start with the haircut. Shaved except for ponytail, long and loose, loose not long, shaved on the sides. The Elven Rebel cut. I'm told that this one is the one he has in the prologue, I think. No, that looks awful. This is the one he has in the prologue, I think. Yeah, let's go with that. What can we do with the beard? Clean shaven. Let's see, full beard but trimmed short. Soul patch. Let's see, clean shaven.
So long.
I don't know if I like it.
Greetings to the honourable.
Need a trim.
Like him in a beard looks. I've been seeing him in a beard for too long. Ooh, how about this? Let's see what this looks like. Actually, let's go with the long beard, full beard, trim short. Okay, there we go. That's good.
So long.
Yeah, but I don't really like his haircut.
Need a trim.
Maybe I just don't like the side shaves with ponytail thing. Let's see what that looks like. Actually, let's go with that.
So long.
I think that's what I walked in with. We just have a cleaner beard. All right, let's talk to Rosa.
What do you want?
Rosa Var Atra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits.
Also, I'm noticing there's a technical issue with this game.
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Like every so often, like this game starts to stall.
Follow me.
And I'm wondering if I should start like saving and then reloading once that starts, because it is those hiccups can be a bit annoying.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Oh, thanks. Also, I'm trying to...
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
There we go.
Not good.
Stop flaunting and fight! Damn it!
I don't know if I taught you anything.
Much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
The guards let me in.
I'm a witcher. I'm looking for...
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
Incredibly. But we ought to discuss that another time. Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sister...
He tried but missed.
But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
All right.
Come on.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
There we go. Nope.
Stop flaunting. Fight.
I'm trying to learn how to parry.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely... Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Sure, why not?
They refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker
Oh.
north or south of the Yaruga.
Twin sisters.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what?
Werewolf? Werewolf? Their wolf. Their castle. Bonus points if you get the
We
reference.
set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
How's the war going?
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury's bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
This sounds like a very similar story.
Changing subjects. Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
With her tongue?
Not a local, right?
At poetry.
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
How's here, tomorrow? Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
She just likes the way that Geralt handles his sword.
Another drifter in from Tamir.
I mean, I could just wait outside.
Is it true elves make soup out of kids?
And then just walk in.
Greetings. You here for a specific reason?
Got a meeting with Rosa. A fencing lesson.
Geralt of Rivia, yes? Miss Rosa stepped out for a walk. Near Temple Bridge, she said. She asked that you join her.
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson. Thanks.
Hmm.
Can't let my jacket get wet again. I'll get lashed.
might as well see this quest line. Like, I doubt we're going to be spending too much time in the game hanging out with Rosa and teaching her how to use a sword. Not that we did much in regards to teaching her how to use a sword the first time. What on earth is going on here? No, really, what the hell happened here? All right.
Didn't look like that.
Oh my, are we actually outside of town for some reason? I still probably wouldn't have pulled Roach out, because I don't really care for the horse riding mechanics in this game.
Perfect weather to sit by a fire.
Let us save our game, as is our way.
Nilfgaardian regiment always accompany you on your walks?
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate us. Why? What have I done to them? But enough about that. Soldier, you may leave.
But His Excellency Ambassador Var Atra said that...
And this excellency is telling you otherwise. Do you not recognize him? This is Geralt of Rivia, the best swordsman the North has ever seen. I'm safe with him. Now march off, quickly. Left, right, left, right. Finally. Let's go, Geralt. I've something I wish to show you.
Are you using me?
You're using me. Don't like it one bit.
And I don't like lacy frills and Redanian novels, but you don't...
Alright, we're seeing a little bit of those glitches again, so as soon as we get a chance, I'm probably going to save and reload. What I find interesting about this game's follow mechanics is the characters will move at the speed that you're moving, which is a very big rarity in escort quests.
Instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air. A duel on a bridge.
In the rain, even.
Now draw your sword.
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know. There's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
I wonder, are there ramifications of this? Can't you accidentally kill her?
If that's what the lady wishes. Just don't want to see anyone crying later.
I've a hanky for you just in case. On guard.
I mean, she could always just have a chicken sandwich.
Come on, come closer. You all right?
Yes. The only thing you've really hurt is my pride.
And my flesh, but worse, my pride. Why the interest in fencing?
By the way, how'd you get interested in fencing?
I was bored. I've no friends here. Papa keeps me on a short lead. It's banquet after banquet after banquet. I detest banquets.
Boring conversations, terrible food, and weak booze.
Exactly. At least with a sword in hand, I can have some fun. You know, blow off steam.
All right, what's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward, but would you mind turning around for a moment? My corset's shifted. It's pinching me terribly.
I can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you. Rosa? Shit, she ran off. Anything happens to her, Varatra will kill me. Need to find her. Can't be far. Seven Cats is this way. Great. Girl just wants to have fun.
Yeah, pretty much. She's essentially rich, spoiled girl. Doesn't really seem to realize the weight of the war that is going on, let alone the presence of like the working class and such.
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Now it's clear you love your black ones.
It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie, we would send her ourselves.
Oh, and is this essentially a chance for her to essentially...
I believe you've offended the young lady. Now apologize as nicely as you can.
Forgive me, milady. I am sorry.
Your turn. Be nice like your friend. Bow low, and go be a patriot somewhere else.
Lucas and Cole. I shall remember those names. And when the Emperor takes Novigrad, I will find them and have them pay.
Easy. Didn't hurt you in the end.
They raised their hand against me. That's enough to have that hand lopped off.
And you wonder why the locals hate Nilfgaard.
I thought you were different from other Nordlings. That you understand us, our sense of justice. I see I was wrong.
You should go home now, and take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt, and good luck on the path.
Yeah, basically spoiled rich kid. Sheltered from the world. Who is essentially held on to a belief system. Let's wait till morning. That is based on her instruction. Okay, let us switch back to Broken Flowers. Oh, yeah. Let us load the game too, just in case that helps fix that kind of like glitch. It seems to occur just the longer I play the game, which for a video game that is as long as The Witcher 3, Like, that is a
Warlords
little
took
bit
the
of a
young woman in,
pain.
had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Because, like this is a long game. Even if you just rush through the storyline. And if a game that takes, like, let's say 30 to 40 hours to play, I'm even being generous on the short amount of time. It's probably longer. But let's say a game takes 30 hours to play, and after an hour, it starts to glitch. Like, you'll experience a lot of those technical hiccups during that short amount of time. And the longer the game, the more of the technical hiccups that you'll have to deal with. But for now, let us go consult with the Zoltan. See if he has learned anything from his own discussions with the various ladies. Who is the cleaver that needs henchmen? Ah, it's witch hunters. Don't mind me. Shady individual.
How are you keeping, Bobby? Miss your Sultan, you old bun? What's this? Haven't even drunk her water. Naughty bird. Now repeat. Savoury crackers.
Savory crackers. You know, it's a good thing that Fred Durst never rolled his R's. Because then he'd be rolling. Just rolling.
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? You ought to start talking any day now.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well. Mark my words, she'll be playing quint with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Yeah, maybe.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kellanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Why wasn't she on the list?
This Priscilla wasn't like the others. I think Dandelion more than fancied her. I think it was fervour.
He lusts after every other woman he meets.
How can I explain? Who does Dandelion love most?
Himself?
Exactly. And she's his mirror image.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works with a mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Alright. Now we actually have to wait until nightfall. Hello, Strumpet.
Got an itch needs scratching? Got an itch needs scratching?
Yes, I've got an itch that needs scratching. It's on my penis. Honestly, you tell somebody that, depending on the person, you might not get the consequences you're hoping for. Oh. Why are... What is... What on earth just happened? All right.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold, to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
Bravo! Bravo! That was actually pretty good. Jeez, this guy took it hard. I wonder if there are any covers. You do?
'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back at White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer?
A murder.
War on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere. Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permits me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta. As lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Ooh, Maluka did a cover of Priscilla's song. I'm gonna have to check some of these out. But or is it Maluka? I don't actually know the pronunciation. Like she's done some excellent covers of video game songs, including like originally she was like the big, like celebrated for her cover of music from Skyrim. But like one of my favorite ones is a cover of Mass Effect 2's music, which has her, I believe, which has her own unique lyrics.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later.
That's it?
Come with me.
Oh.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous.
Was that what he was trying to do? Blowing up a door or something? Was he helping Ciri in order to do the heist?
Yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his way into Passaflora once. Made awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait.
Yeah, this sounds like it's Ciri related.
Someone. Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally.
I assumed as much.
You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
Oh, we've passed by the Cleaver's men.
At least they didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse.
Oh.
Careful, though. He's He's a dangerous character.
Reuven runs the bathhouse, and
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
maybe the appreciation goes both ways between Priscilla and
Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed.
and Dandelion. Oh, we leveled up again. Alright, so I'm going to upgrade Resolve. Ooh, then I can actually start putting points in, but I don't really have a space to use it. So, depending on if a space is opened.
If I was seeking to get you drunk, madame, you would not be taken care of.
Oh my, that was a lot of experience points.
Kingfisher. Where do you get the name?
Master Dandelion's poetry. The kingfisher preened, then fell in the latrine. Know it?
Yeah. Also know the one about Princess Annie, who drowned in the River Fanny.
Yes. At any rate, the kingfisher welcomed poetry lovers with open arms. Some of the brightest stars in the literary firmament perform here.
What are you serving today? See you later.
Okay, so he was trying to find out about the bathhouse from the bathhouse washer because he wanted to break in. But what did he need to steal for Ciri?
Anybody there? Open up.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Tell him Geralt of Rivia wants to talk to him.
I cannot promise Mr. Reuven will have time to see you.
Want a bed?
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
I shall try.
Siggy Reuven cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy.
You're happened by happenstance?
The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
Sounds more like the undressing rooms.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe.
I'm going to be right back, actually, for a second. So, be right back after these messages. There are no messages. I haven't gotten that far. There we go. All right, I have returned. We will undress.
Splendid. Siggy Reuven awaits in the next room.
Hey, Whitehair. Nice bum you have.
That's impressive X-ray vision you have. You're able to see my bum through said towel.
And Junior cut off his hand, then ordered them to shove it up the corpse's arse. And then he sent the body back,
Jackass!
offering a hand extended in peace.
We're wasting time, and this is a simple matter. Horson got an invite, chose not
Lovely.
to come. I'll show you what he thinks of us.
Yes?
Easy, Cleaver. Horson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
Oh, is that the King of Beggars?
Why the fuck you
And
let me
Root.
here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
Yeah.
As always, I'm out of the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm a witcher.
Problems with your plumbing? Nah, it's under control. Geralt's a friend from the old days. Although...
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Plowing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no!
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few. First ever party with my prick hanging out.
Ah, it's the Horse Son's henchman. Nope, target the person closest to me. Yeah. They came from behind. This is a crowd. Is the Horse Son attempting to make a power move?
Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how. They were Horson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it? Let's give him a chance to explain.
Not gonna introduce me to your friends?
Good thing happens not here. He tanned the hide on my ass for being so rude. Francis Bedlam you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means? And the dwarf's Carlo Veres, known also as Cleaver. Carlo's in entertainment, mostly.
I'm looking for Horson Jr.
Interesting. What do you want with him?
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Horson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Horson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Horson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, want to find Horson? Find me first.
I found you. You're there.
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Siggy? It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people. And he's discreet, a value in itself.
Leave you to it then.
I'll look in on you tomorrow, Francis. Finish our talk.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
So owning a bathhouse is both a necessity as well as the business.
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then. Now, mind showing some added compassion could mean a miraculous recovery to me.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Horson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste?
Though the witch hunters are already burning down half the city. Literally.
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve
Violence begets violence.
Breeds trouble. Trouble you then have to solve by other means. Make no mistake, someone's behind Horson's actions. I'll not end him until I know who.
Is it the Wild Hunt?
Your partner's aware of your past? They know you're Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence?
Cleaver, Bedlam, and Junior. Well, I'd call them our partners if we'd built a mill to grind flour for the folk of nearby hamlets. But we just need to stay out of each other's ways, agree from time to time. That doesn't make us partners. Do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. The others most likely suspect. But we just don't talk about it. No need to.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once.
Hierarch Hemelfart raised hollow hell. How very alliterative of you.
Generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Horson's house, though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Horson's got naught to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the bits, endure the stench of poverty on the way.
Says the man who works at a bathhouse, or should I say owns a bathhouse.
Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Mentioned Horson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
See if I can't find Horson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Horson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
You in contact with Radovid?
See, you're as witty as ever. No, I'm not in contact with him. I prefer it remained that way.
Never quite forgave you for conspiring with Philippa Eilhart?
Radovid doesn't forgive. Not anything. Not anyone. And especially not the sorceress of the lodge.
Philippa Eilhart.
I'm guessing she was a character in part 2.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared without a trace. If I've any luck, she's finally eating dirt.
Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa sent assassins after me.
From Master Spy to Master Criminal. Interesting progression.
Why? Truth be told, they're awfully similar. Both about maintaining a net of informers, being tough in negotiations, bribing officials, the occasional assassination. Same old shit.
Yeah.
It's just instead of doing unsavory things for the state, you were doing unsavory things for yourself.
Now I've decided I've slaved enough for ideals. It's time I worked for myself, and thus far it's been going rather well.
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
You wouldn't happen to have a bone to pick with Dandelion, would you?
Course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme. Surely you understand how deeply offended the poetry lover in me was. The bastard shan't get away with it.
I was being serious.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry about your gigolo boyfriend. Got me own problems. Problems you might be able to help me with.
Okay.
If you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realise, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
Okay. Are you meeting with somebody? And I'm just kind of there as a guard.
so kind as to follow me.
Okay, what quest am I doing now? No. High stakes? No. 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 This one.
Oh, Bart, not again.
Bart.
Bart, stop that, now.
Bart, bad. Bart makes Ziggy lose, Jorfin.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart, hurt. Bart, less thinky. Bart, less thinky. Bart, sadler.
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
Bart, I bumpy horses. Hot there. Siggy, Bart, take. Good, Siggy.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God, then boom! Jorfin, go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold, and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
Fine, I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right, ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about
So are they
upstairs?
one and the same?
Anything unusual happened in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny Jorfin. Oh, God.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. Bad look won't go. Bad look no.
Oh, so they were prepared for Bart.
Bad shoes. Head falls.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Geralt, I don't know what you're expecting. It was explosion.
This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pops mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. Bad troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
Bart through hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Your phone gone. Bad troll.
Now. Stiff up a lip.
We need you to believe in yourself, Bart.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. I had this lummox Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some pops antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fonce, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fonce and ran like hell.
I wonder if there's an actual thief, or if there's just a monster that stole it.
Mind describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No!
Is the Witcher immune to the spores because of his mutations?
Field analysis either. I know
You didn't do a taxonomic field analysis?
I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
I've a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Dandelion, what the hell have you gotten yourself into?
Well, let's make the potion. Do we have the potion already, though? I don't think so.
Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here.
I'm guessing these are the possible ingredients.
Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away. Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast.
Okay, I do have the manuscript for Pop's Mold Antidote. But I do not see the manuscript. Yeah, manuscript page. Why am I missing it? Unless it's... Oh, I already have it. That is why it's not showing up. What if I meditate for an hour? Is it going to automatically refill the antidote that I have somehow? Game. What is going on? Game. Okay, I think I've encountered another bug of some sort. I think it is stuck in the menu. So let us reload. I think it's stuck in the radial menu, but the radial menu isn't there.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing.
Oniromancer?
Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri...
I did not realize that was Dandelion narrating this whole thing. Oh yeah, the Pop's Mold Antidote has already kind of...
And I thought Witcher's potions were vile.
Alright.
Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Must have been one powerful blast. Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that.
Alright, actually, this is probably good because I see a lot of the mold elsewhere. Hello. You want some? And actually, let's have some water or bread or something. Just so that we at least have some sort of passive vitality regeneration. And also, it's probably not a bad idea to have save my game, because you never know when having to access the menu is going to cause problems. Ooh, what are you?
Definitely came through here.
I wonder if we're going to have to make more enemies. Like, did Dandelion... Yep. This is the Ponce. Did Dandelion rob? This fella. Dijkstra. And they clearly did not get very far.
Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be one of Dandelion's crew. Vomit everywhere. Guess he had the antidote too. Couldn't keep it down any more than the other guy. Need to burn the corpses. Otherwise, dranners will never stop congregating.
Oh, I wonder if I can actually do that. I can. Can I burn the other corpse? For plot reasons?
Maybe now the dranners will go feed elsewhere.
Huh. But not these drowners. These drowners will taste silver. At the very least, I'm pretty sure you use silver against the drowners. Locked. Oh, here we go.
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
All right, I can still breathe the mold spores. But no point not legging it back. I'd imagine very few people know of the troll, considering he's essentially hidden with the treasure. Like, the troll probably only gets Dijkstra as his only form of social contact. Excuse me, I'm just going to rob you of more stuff. I don't know if I actually need any of this. But the game shows that I can take it. Are you asleep? No. Okay, you're awake. You're just bored, probably.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Found a second corpse. One of the thieves. Threw up the answer.
Fonts, not pawns.
A beautiful death. Anything on the body?
Not much. Empty vial.
Wouldn't have left him behind if he was anybody. Common porter, must be. Knew nothing, means nothing. Dead end. Literally.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Appen keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers.
Combating my sarcasm with additional sarcasm?
Right. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
So how will I know which pool was used? Well, I guess maybe the one that has different drainage?
Nothing interesting. Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like.
Definitely don't take a bath in that pool of water.
Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah, Bomb part.
So the bomb goes apart. One part goes up to...
Chop, chop.
By the way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty's beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witches know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
And nobody has replaced the grate? Or just nobody's noticed since then?
Brewer and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's him.
Henkel's dead, isn't she?
Margrave Henkel. Who's that?
Who was that?
Yeah, I was going to say, Margrave Henkel was dead.
Last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I've not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
Oh wait, was that the tailor in disguise?
You didn't see Henkel. You saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
Alright, we've definitely been given quite a few simultaneous quests. Simultaneous main quests, actually. Okay, so we got 12. Gangs of Novigrad is now the lowest. That still requires me to leave. You know, I've done a lot of main quests. Let's do a few side quests. It's higher up, but let's do the Fists of Fury. The fighting quest. And it looks like it's closer to a different fast travel post. So let us fast travel over there. To the port side gate, and then travel across the bridge to defeat Archibald O'Neill. Well, if he's terrible, then it should be really easy to defeat him.
Name's Geralt.
Patty Gruber, I'm a bookie. I trust you're here to fight.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Hear that? A fight at last! Our champion, Archibald O'Neill, to face Geralt! Fight!
Come on!
Come on. Hit me. Yeah, that was pretty straightforward. Like, I've been picking quests based on level, but I don't think it's really that important. Whereas, like, I feel as though, Dragon's Dogma, which is a game that...
Who do I gotta fight?
Well, if you yearn to fight some more, you must certainly face the captain of the guard.
Like, Dragon's Dogma is a game that I found difficult. I still have never actually... Do you always wear those tight shorts? Largely because, like, level is really important in that versus the quests that you're dealing with. And I find progression in that game to be very difficult because of that. And, like, I've replayed the beginning of that game so many times that, like, now I feel as though I don't even want to even start playing the game again because I would have to deal with the beginning again. And also, like, I feel like I need a guide as for, like, what to do and in what order, because, like, the game doesn't do a very good job of informing you about, like, what level you should be when you're entering any given space. Yes.
Geralt of Rivia.
It matters not what you're called. It matters not where you're from. What matters is if you're prepared to fight Captain Mortimer.
I am.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Fight!
Vile in appearance and reeking of dead men's bile. It's rotting flesh they truly crave. To kill one or the other is a service to mankind.
Troops, here now!
Come on, come closer.
This guy's a little bit of a... Okay, why can't I move farther than that point? Captain of the Guard, you're going to need to come closer. Like, literally. You're too close to the edge of the arena. I can't actually punch you. Like, literally. Like, what are you doing out all the way over there? You coward!
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
That's what I'm saying. Okay, this is stupid. Come on.
Long live the king!
Now, if I counterattack, you just move out of range. This would be better if there was like a throw. But like, how can I get him to be on the other side of me? When I can't, like, why is this little arena so small?
Long live the king!
Okay, if I stand way over here, does he eventually walk over? Why is he walking farther away? Really? Sir, I literally cannot fight you all the way over there. Is this a bug or a feature? Okay, so I don't get damaged while dodging. Then the problem is, like, there's that, and then there's also, well, aside from this captain being out of range, but also the fact that Geralt throws different punches. So I can't really guarantee what punch or attack Geralt is going to use next. But I think I have a strategy to wear him down. There we go. That was stupid.
Geralt of Rivia dethrones Captain Mortimer! Behold your prize champion!
You have earned the honor to challenge Novigrad's champion, Durden the Tailor. You will find him in Far Corners, and fight there as well after sundown.
Like necrophages, vile in appearance and reeking of dead men's bile. It's rotting flesh they truly crave. To kill one or the other is a service to mankind.
Economically.
Oh, So apparently this is a known issue, Khaleesi.
The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
And apparently it works, like it'll work if you talk to the bookie, say farewell, quick save, talk to the bookie again, and then ask to fight. Okay. So that wasn't a feature, that literally was a bug. And apparently a tailor. Alright, so let us cross the bridge to the other side of the river. But not in that direction.
Hope a poor bloke out. Hey, there are mouse droppings in this bread. Something's in my eye. Those are raisins.
And then fast travel over to the tailor. Elf, you're blocking my fast travel spot. Is this the same tailor that I was talking to? Who, like, wears disguises? Or just happens to be a tailor who lives nearby the tailor's residence.
Ah, we've been expecting you. We're already taking bets.
You've been weighed, you've been measured, and you've been found scrawny. In what world?
Okay, so it's just a different person who's called a tailor who lives nearby the other tailor.
But remember, he defeated the sergeant to the bloody Baron of Velen.
came here to fight the tailor, so let's do this.
Novigraders, one and all, a momentous occurrence. Before us, in just minutes, Geralt of Rivia will face the tailor.
Come here, bitch. Uncle Durden wants to sew you a new face.
Time for a change of scene.
Come on, come closer.
Yeah, so like this guy's a skull level to me. Which would seem like any other RPG would make him seem dangerous. But not The Witcher. Actually, not The Witcher 3. I think The Witcher 1 focused on on other rules, where like if an enemy was a skull, you would be in trouble. And he's done.
Durden is champion no more. Henceforth, the title belongs to the Drifter. If you've not had your
Stop.
fill of slapabouts just yet,
Slapabouts?
you'll find other eager challengers in Velen and Skellige.
The woman's mad.
Time for a change of scene.
Imagine when she gets the queen to feed that band.
And actually, you know, let's take a boat to Skellige. I feel like I need to open up fast travel there anyway. Sorry. Because I do have a side quest that I've got multiple side quests actually that have to go there.
Ain't nothing pretty in this yard save daffodils.
Got to stop the racehorse.
Why buy tomorrow what you could buy today?
I'm busy. You do well not to pester folk.
Oh, hello.
You captain of this tub?
What's it to you?
How much would it cost me to hire this ship?
The Harmony of Nations ain't for hire. Ship's owner's got plans for it.
There anyone in Novigrad who'll take me to Skellige?
You mean anyone here off their gourd? Aye, Wolverston. Goes by the name of Flask. Ask at the Golden Sturgeon.
Is it
Man's a
dangerous?
ship bugger, like the Skelligers. Sure they get along great.
I probably should have realized that getting to Skellige was going to be a thing. Not a simple, straightforward. Although, who knows? Maybe I'll talk to somebody and he'll be like, hey.
You, Wolverston, captain of the Atropos?
So you want to know if I'm Atropos, captain of the Wolverston? No fucking clue, mate.
Sir, you are drunk.
I need to get to Skellige.
My Atropos and me, we're due to sail for Ard Skellig, carrying grain. But that's hush-hush.
Oh, you're smuggling grain out of a city during the war. Yeah, sure.
Here, that enough?
Hefty sack, like a bull's. When do we sail?
Not sure you're ready. You can barely stand.
Know this, stranger. Captain Wolverston never sails sober. The sea goes one way, Wolverston the other. Makes the rocking bearable. So, ready to set sail?
Yeah.
Let's go.
First, we must drink to the wind, to good fortune, and to the strength of my Atropos. Anchors away.
I don't know if precariously balancing your swords against a shelf is great on a boat. I feel like even just the... Like, you don't even have to get into a storm for the waves to kind of, like, rock the boat to the point where the swords fall over. Ah, we've been boarded, of course. Somebody's trying to steal our grain. Can I eat some bread real quick? No. All right, let's switch to... Yeah, not keep Igni. All right, let's get rid of these arrow users. What happened to the captain? Oh. I guess this is still going to be a bigger thing. But we're here.
Back off or I'll kill you.
I'm not afeard of dying.
Okay, but you don't have to rush.
See, I've landed on Ord Skellig.
How you figure that?
You're wearing Clan on Crate colors. Ord Skellig's their island.
On the Atropos, were you?
Yeah, thought the captain had a deal with you.
With us? Meaning who exactly? Might have arranged something with Lugos, but crack? Nay. Clearly should have, though. Outlander ships aren't welcome in these waters. What about you? What do you seek in Skellige, eh?
Agreed to meet a sorceress here. Yennefer of Vengerberg. She's supposed to be on Ord Skellig.
There's a wetcha Kertrolda. Croc's guest. Could be.
Yeah, Yennefer's here.
That scorn I hear in your voice.
You've good ears. Folks say this witch has got Croc wrapped around her finger. Orders everyone about. Word is she's vicious at it. But a hag's a hag.
Seen her? Know what the sorceress looks like?
Aye. Wears black and white. If not for her tits, you'd think she was a beached orca. Fact is, even those who see her for a wench would gladly push her out to sea, tits and all.
Yennefer's not all bad, once you get to know her.
Take your word for it. Know the way to Kertrolda?
Expect I'll find it.
Head north. Then turn west towards the bay before you come to the bridge. You'll find the Jarl port site today. Your sorceress ought to be there too.
Thanks. So long.
Ah, it's a good thing Roach came. Somehow. Oh, hello. So now we have a fast travel. Is there something for me to do here besides... Well, there's, Yeah, there's this quest, which is all the way in the southeast. Alright, I'm going to save my game for now. We'll see about pursuing that tomorrow. In the meantime, though, got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.